What up, Dokkaners? Welcome back to Toonrami for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today's video is going to be an analysis of the Ultimate Gohan, not just the tech one that we're getting in a couple of days, but overall, all of the Ultimate Gohans, and it's kind of going to be like an informal ranking process for me on these units. So these are the number of Ultimate Gohans that currently exist in Dokkan. Thankfully, Global and JP are on the same page when it comes to this. And most of them are pretty either bad or incomplete. So it is a welcome sight to see the new Ultimate Gohan coming in and basically shoring up all of the weaknesses that the other ones have. But let's take a look at all of the Ultimate Gohans that are currently usable in the game, and then we will try to rank them. I have them essentially ranked the way that I want, so if you guys agree, disagree, let me know. I don't really have like a surefire system to analyze and like fully calculate who scores above the other, but in general, this is pretty much what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure most of you are as well. So starting off with the SR Tech Gohan, this is the one that you pull a lot, but you never really care about in your summons. This guy is an infinite attack stacker, so this is the main trait for some of these like lesser Gohans. They raise their attack stat, but they have no defense. So this guy raises attack, causes extreme damage. He's got an inconsequential leader skill. His passive is terrible. So, I mean, actually, his passive is not that bad. When you consider SR units, it's actually not that bad, but he doesn't do much more than this, so he is pretty much useless. I do have him maxed out, but I never use him once, and so he is a bit of a letdown. But probably the bigger letdown out of the two SRs is this Tournament of Power Ultimate Gohan. The disrespect that they have given this Gohan, first of all, in general, is pretty crazy. Secondly, the Tournament of Power, the Universe 7 Gohan, is relegated to an SR. There is no SSR. I'm still kind of in disbelief that they would do that. But this guy is, if you want to run a Universe 7 and you are adamant about bringing Gohan, this is the Gohan you have to bring. He raises attack, causes extreme damage to the enemy, and then he has attack plus 40%, ki plus 3 when 50% or above. That's it. There's no defense. This is it. He's just an offensive stacker, and it's not like he's going to do much to begin with because he's an SR, so it's not like, even in the long run, this guy's not going to, he's not going to do anything for you. And he's also an SR, so you can't put anything in hidden potential. You have to rely solely on his passive. There is no additionals, there's nothing. So it's kind of sad that this is the only current Universe 7 representative Gohan, but hopefully that'll change now that the Golden Frieza has been introduced on JP. But there you go, SR AGL Ultimate Gohan. Now, this is probably the best, one of the I can't decide between this and another one, but one of the best free-to-play Ultimate Gohans. We just got this recently for the 5-year. He's a hybrid Saiyan sub-lead for free-to-play standards. He raises attack, causes supreme damage, and then his passive, he actually has some attack and defense, so it's very nice. You know what? I think, based on stats purely, this guy's the best Ultimate Gohan as far as free-to-play and SRs. Attack and defense plus 58%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 58%, and a high chance of stunning or launching an additional super attack when there's another Goku's family ally attacking in the same turn. Goku's family category allies ki plus 1 attack and 10. Okay, so 10%. So he's getting 116% attack and defense plus 10, so 126 attack and defense. They had to break it up because they had to keep the Gohan, in the 58. So as far as stats go, this is the best one we've seen because these guys have nothing. And then the only other one that could potentially, the only other one that could potentially compete would be this guy, who is probably my favorite because of his stunning passive, but not passive, but super attack. So this is the Tech Gohan. You can get this guy from the World Tournament summons. And this guy causes supreme damage, medium chance to stun. All types ki plus 250%. Attack and defense plus 70%, plus ki plus 3. And additional attack and defense plus 30% when HP is 50% or above. So this guy can have up to 100%. Mostly when you're winning. So it's not too bad. And then he stuns. That's his primary function. So between these two units, it's hard for me to decide which one's superior. But purely based on stats, this guy's better because he's got a higher, passive. He permanently stacks attack, and he doesn't really do much else. So he does provide minor support. So if you consider this better than the Tech Gohan, then there you go. I personally like this one more because I've used him more, and he's come through for me more. So I like this guy, but the other one is also good. You can't go wrong with the other one. Now, moving on to the payable? Yeah, the pay-to-play. Why not? The STR Ultimate Gohan. Now, this guy is just a royally pathetic unit with so much potential, but they completely botched it. My number one problem with this guy isn't the fact that his passive is pretty lackluster, but It's the fact that he's a Hybrid Saiyan's leader, and his links don't really work with Hybrid Saiyans. So if you're trying to spearhead a Hybrid Saiyan's team for a Super Battle Road run, you're not going to be getting a whole lot of ki from this guy. So this guy has shocking speed, and he has Saiyan lineage. So now if we go check out the units that link the most with this unit, you'll see Goku, 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 Gohan, Goku, Goku. And then when you start to go down here, you see Vegito, you see Vegito, Pan. So Pan you'll see, if you're willing to run a couple Gohans, then sure. But when I was first trying to do Hybrid Saiyans, it was a struggle getting ki because I could not get links with this unit and other Hybrid Saiyans. So if we were to just filter out Hybrid Saiyans, take a look. Take a look at the results. So the most links you get is Gohan, right? He gets Saiyan lineage and shocking speed, so ki +3, that's good. But then everything else is basically Gohan. So if you're going to be running a Hybrid Saiyan team for Super Battle Road, you got to just bring all Gohans. And you can't do that because they're all named the same thing. So it doesn't work. You can bring SBR Gohan, you can bring Pan, you can bring Kid Icarus. Wait, actually, is his name Gohan and Icarus? No, it's just Gohan. So you are very limited in who you can bring. So you'll have to start bringing other units, which brings out the LRs like Gotenks, Gobros. Look at the links that they share. Gobros, purely stats, no ki. Trunks, purely stat. Oh no, you do get 1 ki. Gotenks, you get 1 ki. So it was a bit of an arduous task to get supers with this guy, and I remember my first few experiences running Super Battle Road back when I really didn't know anything about the game, and I was just getting into Super Battle Road. It was a struggle, and this unit was just the bringer of bad news. He doesn't do anything else. He raises attack, sure, but you have to be able to survive to gain the benefits of his attack raising. It didn't happen. So this unit is a huge disappointment. I really hope at some point they maybe EZA this unit. I think they will eventually. And they can shore up his passive and boost his attack or something, because man, does that need work. So that is the STR Ultimate Gohan. Moving on to the Int Ultimate Gohan. This guy, when I talked about early on how various iterations of Gohan are either bad or incomplete, this unit is incomplete. So before his EZA, he greatly raised his attack and caused supreme damage, and he had a flat passive. When he got his EZA, he still greatly raised attack, and his passive got a lot better, because this right here, when ki is 7 or more, basically, if you have ki +7 or ki of 7, you have a super attack. And this guy gets ki +5. So you're basically set. And he basically gave you a super attack every single turn if you were aware of this passive. But what sucks is that he has no defense. His defense is 40%. He's greatly raising his attack. I really thought that when they gave him the EZA, they would actually give him something in the defense department, but they didn't, which is fine. But this just goes to show you that the unit has potential. Like, see here, Gohan raises attack. Gohan raises attack. This is a stunner. Gohan raises attack. Gohan raises attack. So you know that his build is going to be based around raising attack. So the fact that this guy really, I think he was the first one to have a greatly raising attack in his passive, or in his super attack. So he raises attack by 50% for 99 turns. He might have been the first, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, he might have been the first one to do that and keep it. So this guy is an example of a unit that is incomplete that they ultimately shore up later on. Now, these last two Ultimate Gohans, I still can't decide which one's better because they're both actually really, really good. This guy's all about offense. So before his EZA, we don't even have to look at before his EZA. His leader skill, all types, ki +3, 40%, terrible leader skill. Causes supreme damage, raises attack for 6 turns. So he raises attack by 50%, which is a pretty big boost. So he's all about offense. Ki +3, 100% attack, 120% defense when HP is 80% or above, defense +40%, and performs a critical hit once only when HP is 79% or below. He hits really, really hard. This unit hits very hard, and it's very surprising just how much he can do. You wouldn't think that from a unit that causes supreme damage, but the fact that he raises his attack for 6 turns means that you can temporarily stack multiple times on this passive, and you can do some pretty decent damage. Plus, if you fall below 79% and you've raised his attack like 3-4 times, and you perform a critical hit, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage, which is why this unit is actually, he's been growing on me. I've been using him a lot in EZAs, Super Battle Roads. He really gets the job done, and that defense is very, very nice. Very nice. So that is one guy, and then this is the other one. I don't know which one's better, because they both bring different things to the table. So this is the AGL version of the Ultimate Gohan. Both got EZAs. I think the Int Gohan was the first EZA, and then on the second round of EZAs, they gave the physical and the AGL the EZAs. So this guy is an AGL terrible lead, causes supreme damage with a medium chance of stunning the enemy. His attack is 100% with keep is 6 or more, defense plus 120 when HP is 80% or more, defense plus 40, and performs a critical hit when HP is 70% or below. So it's the same thing, except there's some differences. Number one, the stats are different. He doesn't get the key part. He only gets attack with 100%, and you have to have above 6 or more key. So I guess the trade-off is you can do more damage, you'll have a one-time only critical hit, but you're not going to be raising your attack. You're going to be going for the stun factor. So this is where I can't decide which one's more valuable. Me personally, I'd probably say this is more valuable, which is why I have the AGL Gohan on the last slot of this entire slideshow. But I think you could honestly go either way. So these units are very good in their own right. They both have merit when you're running basically the long form events, EZA, Super Battle Road, things like that. But now we can all agree that this unit is ultimately the best Gohan in the game because he does everything that the other units did. So I'm just going to skip straight to, actually, well, I'll show you this again. He greatly raised attack and defense. So this is an improvement built upon this Int Gohan. He raises attack greatly. Now, the Tech Gohan greatly raises attack and defense and causes immense damage. This is the first of its kind because he not only raises attack by 50% on both fronts, he also permanently keeps it. So that's one huge factor. Then when he transforms to Ultimate Gohan, he then does, again, basically everything that all the other Gohans prior have done. So check this out. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes immense damage. Causes immense damage with a medium chance to stun the enemy. I'm gonna keep that. That might be my thing. J Fanta says dammy. I think I'm gonna say damon. Causes immense damage with a medium chance to stun the enemy. And then he has his crazy stat build, which kind of reminds you of the Int Gohan a little bit. Kind of reminiscent of that. Guards all attacks. That's like the STR guy. Guards all attacks. Plus an additional attack plus 58% for the rest of the battle. Sounds like that Int Gohan again. Attacks effective against all types when facing only one enemy. I think this one's new. I don't think any other Gohan has this. Whose HP is 58% or more when there's a Majin Buu Saga category enemy. So it's kind of a nice little, I guess, homage to the history of Gohan that essentially every unit prior has some sort of a contribution to the new final form of Gohan. Because this is, of course, the superior Gohan. And it's nice to look back and see, oh, this little trait, this is from this unit, this is from that unit. I don't know, I sort of got a kick out of this yesterday, checking out the unit and seeing what he provides. Because we just got the official tweets from Global Dokkan regarding these units on the banner. So we got the West Kai, we got the Kibito Kai, we got the Gohan. So I just wanted to make a little video talking about how Gohan has evolved from pure trash to top tier TUR, best solo TUR in the game. So that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below and let me know in the comments, what do you think about me using the term Big Dammon? I feel like that actually kind of works. Big Dammon. Oh my gosh, that's so much dammon. Oh, yeah, I feel like that works. Let me know your thoughts on that word in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe. Oh, and tell me how to spell it, too. How should we spell it? Dammon. So it's just D-A-M-A-N. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.